Hi, my name's Cam and I'm 33 years old. I work for the police in the week and at a ski centre on the weekends, and I run a blog called Me I'm Bipolar.com, which you can also find on YouTube. So I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder when I was 27 years old. I've had many other diagnoses in the past which weren't correct, such as depression and anxiety, which meant I had a lot of medication that wasn't good for me. In my early teens, I started showing signs probably around age 13, 14. I had tried to kill myself a couple of times in my teens. Thankfully, obviously, that never actually happened, and now I've had to work with this for a long time. I've had to learn how to do things again, how to live my life in a completely different way, but hopefully, I think I'm getting there. When I was first diagnosed, it felt like my life was over. Everything that I read online, everything that I was looking at was telling me you're never going to work full time, you're never going to achieve your academic goals, you never get a degree, you're never going to hold a successful relationship, and it just felt like the end of the world to me. But that's not actually what I found it to be. Whereas a lot of people will look at it and go, oh God, you're living with bipolar, it's a life sentence. I've actually found it to be something that has been a massive positive in my life, on the basis that I left a company that I built up for about 7 or 8 years. I changed my job to do something that I enjoy. I now have a career doing something that I love. I've got the Me I'm Bipolar project, which is something that I'm really, really passionate about, and I've found, I don't know, some kind of happiness out of it, I guess. Even though obviously there are bad times, but I would never have done that had I not had that diagnosis. If I was to give someone advice who is struggling with their mental health at the moment, there would be 2 things that I would say. The first one was, whatever you're feeling now is temporary. It will get better. Don't ever lose sight of that fact. What you're feeling now may be terrible, but it's not going to be that way forever. And the second thing is, focus on you. Your mental health is literally the most important thing in your life. Everything else revolves around you having good mental health. If you need to not go to that social arrangement, don't do it. If you need to stay at home that day, do it. If you need to go out for a walk, do it. Make sure whatever you do is for your mental health and your lifestyle. Well, I brought along my trusty Roxy snowboard here because it's one of my favourite things to do. I love snowboarding. When I sold the company that I had and I went in that period of not really knowing what to do, I was going into a deep depression, I started working at Chill Factory, which is a ski centre here, and snowboarding was like my outlet, so I could go in there, I could put my headphones in, I could just go down the slope, and I was in another world. I was happy, and that for me was a massive escape. On top of that, I then started booking myself holidays with friends abroad, going snowboarding down mountains, and the experience of just being, say, in the Alps, coming down this, massive snowy mountain, beautiful scenery, it was like this, transporting me into this other world where there were no problems and I was feeling great. And those little pockets of happiness just kept me going at the time when I was still working out how to get to a level of happiness I could sustain.